morning everyone, hope you're really well today. I thought I would do a weekly makeup basket. I haven't done one of these videos for so long, but the reason why I thought maybe I should get back into this is because I've been wearing the same makeup for quite some time now. I get up early to go to work, like I'm up at 5:45, and so I'm in a bit of a hurry in the mornings, and so you don't have a lot of time to play with different colours and things like that. And when you're in the professional environment too as well, you don't really want to be wearing a whole lot of brightly coloured makeup. At least that's what I feel. So not sure whether that's just an excuse for why I haven't been doing it, or whether it's just I don't feel comfortable wearing a whole lot of bright colours. But I thought, well, maybe it's time I started having to play around with some of the stuff that I have, and if I'm not going to use it, then I need to get rid of it, because some of it is actually really old now. And recently I've been reading a book called The KonMari Method. I'll put some links to it below, and it's the most amazing book. It's not a very long book, I highly recommend it, and it's about decluttering and the reasons why we hold on to so much stuff. So absolutely fascinating read, and I've been systematically going around areas of my house and slowly decluttering it. And I started off with clothes, which is what she recommends in the book, and oh my goodness, I had such a clean out, and I did it so fast, which for years and years and years I've been hopeless at cleaning out my clothes, because I'm one of those people who tends to think, well, I haven't had much use out of that, and one day I might fit back into that, and so I hold on to stuff. And she just eliminates all of those thoughts and fears of getting rid of stuff, and it was just absolutely an amazing experience. So one of the things that's on my list still to do is my makeup, and I'm really scared. I'm not going to lie, I am really scared to do it, because I don't like to chuck away my makeup. It's cost a lot of money. It was a favourite at some point in time, and yeah, it's still good. I mean, obviously if it's bad, I will chuck it away, but there's not that many things, particularly like when I'm talking about blushes and powders and eyeshadows and things, they don't tend to go off as much as things like mascaras and eyeliners and lip products. Like, I will chuck those away as soon as I feel like the integrity of the product is gone, then it's gone. But yeah, some of this other stuff, I am, not going to have an easy job, I think, of letting some of it go. And realistically, a lot of it now is stuff that I will never wear because it's not appropriate for me at my time in my life. It's not colours I would wear anymore, the trends that aren't around anymore, just lots of different reasons. So it's like, well, why is it still sitting here taking up space and making me feel bad for holding on to it? So what I thought I would do is, let's have some fun with it. Let's go back to doing weekly makeup baskets, or fortnightly, whatever I can keep up with. I can't make promises because, life is busy, but I really want to get back into doing some of these things. Put some stuff into my weekly box of makeup, use it for a good week, see what I think. If I don't like it, then I have to make a decision as to whether I'm going to keep it or whether I'm going to get rid of it. So yeah, so I've got my box of goodies here for this week. Some of it is stuff that is still really good and I use on a day-to-day basis, but I've put some things in here that I haven't used for a wee while, and let's see how we go. So, in no particular order, although I'll try, let's see how we go. So, for foundation, I've got the Endless Performance Creamed Powder Foundation, and I've been wearing Ivory 3. So in the past I've always been Ivory 4. But I've actually found, I had some Ivory 3s and I don't have any customers on Ivory 3. So I was like, well, what am I going to do with these? Let's try the colour and see what it's like. And I've actually been really loving it. So I have got this in my basket because this is a day-to-day thing for me at the moment. I really love this foundation. But I've got another one here that's almost empty. So I thought, right, let's have a concentrated use of this and let's see how I go, just to switch it out. I love to change it out, and I'm actually wearing this foundation this morning. I thought, right, if you're going to do a makeup video, Jenny, you need to put some makeup on, so that's what I did. So this is the Matte Wear Liquid in Beige 2. So I'm an Ivory 5 girl, that is my true colour. But in summer I like to wear a bit of fake tan. I get out, we sit outside a lot, so I can get away with a couple of shades either side of it. So Beige 2, and I think it looks pretty good. I did have to blend it really carefully around my hairline, but as long as you're careful you can get away with some that aren't quite right. So we've got that one. We'll see how we go with that this week. Then finishing powders. So I have the mineral powder. This is in Beige 1, which is definitely not my colour, but like I say, when I'm a little bit tanner and I'm using the fake tan, I can get away with this. And I don't wear it as a foundation. What I do is I like to set my creamed powder with this, just for a slightly warmer look. So loving that. And this one is actually, there's not much left in there, so it'd be good to use that one up. Then I have my tried and true favourite. I actually have a video on this. It's a really old one now, but it was, I'll put a link below, the translucent loose powder. So I absolutely love this. It's great for touch-ups during the day because it doesn't add extra colour. So I find throughout the day, as your foundation starts to oxidize a little bit on the skin, it starts to change colour a little bit. So you don't want to keep adding more foundation on. You want to just blot, and the blotting tissues are amazing for that, and a little bit of translucent powder, and that will just keep you looking lovely and fresh. So we've got that one. So then for blushes, I've pulled out two colours. I've got here, this one I haven't worn for ages, but I actually really like it. I've got it on today. And this is the Ripe Watermelon Cheek Colour Duo. So it looks like that. And this is a really scary looking colour. I was really terrified. In fact, I don't think it's even showing as bright in the camera as what it is in real life. This is a hot pink, and you have to be careful, not going to lie, you got to be careful with it. And what I do is I tend to do one little dip and then blend it in a lot and then go back for more if I think I still need it. So I do love this, and I particularly love it in spring and summer because it just gives you that really pretty healthy glow. So I haven't used it for a while, so we're going to get back into that one. The other one I've been wearing quite a bit lately and I'm absolutely loving it. It was a limited edition baked cheek colour, and the colour is called Kind Heart, and it's one of these ones, sorry, mine's looking a little grubby, it needs to clean up, but it's one of these. So it's a beautiful coral colour with a slight gold sheen to it. I don't understand though why they didn't put a mirror inside the compact. Would have been really helpful. A couple of times I've taken it with me and I really needed a mirror. For bronzer, I've got an old tried and true one. I've actually hit pan on this. I don't think you can get this. It's alright, it didn't break. Like I say, I don't think you can get these anymore. This is the Sheer Dimensions powder in chiffon. It's this here. And as you can see, I've hit pan on it, so it is definitely a tried and true one. Love that. It's just a beautiful natural bronze colour. What else have we got in here? I've got, should have started with this one. I've got my foundation primer. Absolutely love this. I have to admit though, I forget to put it on. Sometimes I'm, in a hurry, go and put my foundation on and then think, damn, didn't put my primer on. But when I do, it does give your cheeks a really smooth finish. For eyeshadows, I've got I've talked about this for years and years and years, the eye primer. Cannot live without that. If they ever discontinue it, I will die. Then we've got a Pure Dimensions eye palette. So it looks like this, and I'm on the fence about this. The colours, I'm wearing it today. The colours are really, really pretty, but the formula just doesn't quite do it for me. I don't think they quite got it right. It's very crumbly. Like, I don't know whether you can see there around the edges of the purple one. It's crumbling. It's very powdery. It's actually quite hard to get the colours. Like, I really feel like I have to dig my brush in there. But the colours are really pretty. So I kind of use this one when I go away for travel because it's actually a really good selection of colours, but it just isn't quite as I would like it to be. So we're going to use that this week and just see how much do I really love it. The other one I've got, this is a really oldie. Don't judge, it is old. This is called the Creme Brulee Eye Colour Compact. Do you remember these? There's 3 of them. I've actually got all 3 still, but this was my favourite with these colours. I have to say I haven't worn these types of colours for quite some time now. I've really been just loving taupes and golds and the sort of bronzy, purpley colours. So I haven't worn any bright, tanny, brown colours for quite some time. So it's funny how things change and what you love changes. So looking forward to just seeing if I can fall back in love with this. But like I say, it is really old. What do you guys do with your old makeup? How long do you keep it? Like, do you think this is a no-go? Is this too old? I don't even know how old this is. But to me, this is where I struggle, because it's like there is still a lot of product in here. Like I've used this a lot, but I have barely scraped the surface of it. So yeah, how old is too old? Not sure. Tell me, help me out, guys. What do you do with your old makeup and how long? Are you really good at keeping it fresh and bringing in the new stuff, or do you love to use those things right to the last crumb? Okay, so what else we got in here? We've got, this is my absolute favourite. This is the gel eyeliner in black. Just opened this one. I cannot live without this. It is a beautiful eyeliner. Stays all day. You can put it in your waterline. You can smudge it for a softer look. It's just the most amazing eyeliner. And then I have this product here. It's not a Mary Kay one, I'm going to say. Don't judge a girl. But this is one I bought a long time ago. This is the Hourglass ambient lighting palette, and it had dim light, incandescent light and radiant light, and I love this thing to death. Oh my god, these were just beautiful powders. One was a bronzer, one was a finishing powder, and the middle one is the highlighting powder. So I've only got the highlighter left. So it was expensive. I think it was $90 for the trio. The powder, the finishing powder, I went through pretty fast, and then the bronzer, and I'm just left with the highlighting powder. So I'm not a big highlighting girl. I do quite like it for using in the corner of my eyes, but I have to be careful where I put highlighting, because, you know, open pores, oily skin, and highlighting powders don't go together that much. So I tend to just stick to tops of my cheekbones. And then for lippies, I've got this one. I haven't got it with me. I left it in the thing. This one is Sheer Dimensions, and it is mauve. Can't remember the colour. I'll put the link, the name down below. That was silly. I should have brought it with me. But anyway, it's really purple. It looks quite pink on the screen, but it is quite a purple one. It's not really my colour that much, but we'll see how I go. I do quite like it. That's bright. I'm loving brighter lipsticks at the moment, I must say that. And then I've also got here a little sample that's been knocking around in my makeup drawer for some time, and it's called Subtly You. So it looks like that. I don't think these have much colour, so not sure whether that's my thing. And then the last thing I've got here is, of course, makeup finishing spray, which I absolutely love this. I've heard some tips there where you can spray your face first before you put on your foundation, and then spray again once you're finished. So I might try that this week. Once again, love this product. Suck at remembering to use it. So concentrated effort to use this product. So there you go. That is the makeup that I'm going to focus on for the next week or two. So hopefully, yeah, by the end of the week I can make some decisions on some of these things. Will they stay or will they go? I would love to hear what you do with your makeup. Please do leave some comments below. Help a girl out with her makeup dilemmas. Not really a world problem, I know, but yeah, I really need to start cleaning out some of my stuff. So yeah, until next time, I hope that you'll have a great week, and I look forward to chatting with you again soon. Thanks guys, bye.